We here highly resolve that these dead shall not have died in vain, that this nation, under God, shall have a new birth of freedom, and that government of the people, by the people, for the people, shall not perish from the earth. I want it said of me by those who knew me best, that I always plucked a thistle and planted a flower where I thought a flower would grow. If once you forfeit the confidence of your fellow citizens, you can never regain their respect and esteem. Common-looking people are the best in the world. That is the reason the Lord makes so many of them. When you have got an elephant by the hind legs, and he is trying to run away, it's best to let him run. I can make more generals, but horses cost money. With public sentiment, nothing can fail. Without it, nothing can succeed. I was born and have ever remained in the most humble walks of life. True patriotism is better than the wrong kind of piety. With the fearful strain that is on me night and day, if I did not laugh I should die. It is rather for us here, dedicated to the great task remaining before us, that from these honored dead we take increased devotion to that cause for which they gave the last full measure of devotion. Everybody likes a compliment. What kills a skunk is the publicity it gives itself. Tact is the ability to describe others as they see themselves. Tact is the ability to describe others as they see themselves. Knavery and flattery are blood relations. When I am getting ready to reason with a man, I spend 1/3 of my time thinking about myself and what I am going to say, and 2/3 about him and what he is going to say. Hold on with a bulldog grip and chew and choke as much as possible. When I hear a man preach, I like to see him act as if he were fighting bees. In giving freedom to the slave, we assure freedom to the free, honorable alike in that we give and what we preserve. We shall nobly save, or meanly lose the last, best hope of earth. I pass my life in preventing the storm from blowing down the tent, and I drive in the pegs as fast as they are pulled up. We think the Dred Scott decision is erroneous. We know the court that made it has often overruled its own decisions, and we shall do what we can to have it overrule this. Don't swap horses in crossing a stream. These capitalists generally act harmoniously and in concert to fleece the people, and now that they have got into a quarrel with themselves, we are called upon to appropriate the people's money to settle the quarrel. It has so happened in all ages of the world that some have labored and others have, without labor, enjoyed a large proportion of the fruits. That I am not a member of any Christian church is true, but I have never denied the truth of the Scriptures, and I have never spoken with intentional disrespect of religion in general or of any denomination of Christians in particular. In this sad world of ours, sorrow comes to all, and to The young it comes with bitterest agony because it takes them unawares. I have had experience enough to know what I say. Whatever woman may cast her lot with mine, should any ever do so, it is my intention to do all in my power to make her happy and contented, and there is nothing I can imagine that would make me more unhappy than to fail in the effort.